Now, Blue Peter. Valerie Singleton surprised many of us with some of her revelations.
Didn't surprise me.
Didn't know. You are very discreet in your book.
Well, I think I said it in the book. It's a very short paragraph about it. I just say enough said. You know, I don't think it's really anyone else's business. Yeah, we had a short fling. End of story. Very nice too.
David, I know you want to... Go on, okay.
I didn't know that you and Val Singleton...
Do you not read the papers?
Well, I must have missed that one.
I'm saying nothing more.
I'm going to move you on to a completely different subject, which is that I know you have a great love of your dogs and you live in the countryside and have presented crusts for the last 31 years.
Yeah. Isn't that incredible?
I know. Are you disappointed, though, that the BBC has decided not to...
Oh, absolutely. I think it was a huge disappointment. And I think they were wrong. I mean, I think they made a great mistake. It was a knee-jerk reaction, a very slow knee-jerk reaction. It took several months for them to decide that they weren't going to go ahead with it.
Knee-jerk reaction.
But why have they done it, given that so many people love animals and...
This is why I think it was a mistake. They pulled out because they said that pedigree dogs have been bred badly over the years, giving them endemic health problems. And that was... To a certain extent, there was truth in the documentary that made these allegations. But the Kennel Club was and is addressing them. There's no question about it. They're very concerned about animal health. They've got their accredited breeders scheme and everything else. I mean, I'm a member of the Kennel Club, so I've got my feet in both camps, really. But I do approve of what the Kennel Club's doing, and I think they're doing all the right things. But the BBC said, unless the Kennel Club excludes certain breeds from crufts, they wouldn't cover it. And the Kennel Club couldn't agree to that. It's an open dog show. You know, it's a dog show first and foremost. It's not a television event. Yeah. It's something that television covers. And the BBC insisted that these breeds were removed from the show, then they would cover it. And the Kennel Club said no. They reached that full impasse, and the BBC withdrew. What I find totally hypocritical about the whole thing is that if you look at EastEnders now, there's a storyline about a St Bernard, which is a show dog that went... St Bernard was one of the breeds they wanted excluding. You know, left hand, right hand, forget it. Silly.
It did go on the web, though.
We did a live webcast. It was actually the hardest work I've ever done, Matthew, to be honest. I started commentating about...
You have the next hour and a bit. You don't know nothing.
No, but I mean, I started commentating about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and finished when the show ended at 8 o'clock. And it was just all the way through all the agility events, all the fly ball, obedience, all those sort of bits, and then the group judging. I think that people who bothered to log on, I mean, obviously it's limited, the number of people that we got, but it was a massive audience. It was the most popular website in the world.
But it won't be in the future, and it's interesting,
if
they
won't stop doing
television can stand and say, well, we're not doing it, which is their choice, the BBC's choice. But because of technology, you know, in the next 5 years, you'll have as big or bigger an audience online.
It really is extraordinary. And, I mean, I was thrilled with the response. I had hundreds and hundreds of fabulous emails about it.
I share your view. I think that the Kennel Club needed to put its house in order.
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
A great irony, in many cases, it's the popularity of certain breeds that actually fuels the problems, because everybody suddenly wants to get a dog, and it can put pressure on.
The trouble is that if someone has an agenda to get over, and I think that there was an agenda with the documentary Pedigree Dogs Exposed. They went to look for sensational things. You can always find them. There's always going to be someone who's not doing it.
Cats now, aren't they? It's the next one, Pedigree Cats.
And I think there's another dog one coming in the pipeline as well. So hold on to your hats and fasten your seatbelts, basically. Okay. But I think the Kennel Club is doing the right thing, and I think they're moving in the right direction. It'll take years to put right the few things, or the several things, however you want to look at it, that are wrong.
Better to keep it in the public gaze than tuck it away.
There's no chance of doing the debate. You know, we're having more of a debate now than the Kennel Club's had as an opportunity to do to the dog public.
It has come at the expense of Kickstart, which, of course, fueled my interest in motorbikes. We just have to leave that one hanging in the air. All the time I watched it, I don't think I ever saw you on a motorbike.
Oh, I used to ride.
You did ride?
But, yeah, I used to fall off a lot.
Can you imagine, under health and safety legislation and whatever, that there would be a programme promoting motorcycle riding amongst the young?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they still happen on the continent. They have all these arena trials and things. And funnily enough,
big in this country, but you just don't see it on telly.
No, you don't see it on television. And I mean, the things that we used to. I went and did the Royal Signals selection course at Catterick, where I got a white helmet. You know, the honorary white helmet, which was lovely. So, and that was why I was asked to present Kickstart. I loved it. I thought it was a great show.
fueled my interest in bikes. Listen, it's really good to have you here. Really good to have you here.
Thank you.
And good to have you with us as well this morning. This is what's happening on the rest of the show. After the break, we're going to be flicking through today's papers with Peter's help.